Samuel P. Huntington's The Clash of Civilizations and the Remaking of World Order is a challenging and thought-provoking book that changes the way we think about world politics. Huntington's book, which came out in 1996, makes the case that cultural and civilizational differences will become the main causes of global war instead of ideologies and money. Huntington starts by criticizing the idea that the world would be a Western liberal democracy after the Cold War, which was popular at the time. He says that the world is split into different cultures and civilizations, which is not true. He names the Western, Confucian, Japanese, Islamic, Hindu, Slavic Orthodox, Latin American, and maybe even African cultures as the most important ones. Huntington's main point is that clashes of civilizations are the biggest threat to world peace and that we need to understand these civilizations to stop global war. He says that most wars that happened after the Cold War were between people from different cultures. Examples include the Balkans, the Middle East, and some parts of Africa. The fight between Western and Islamic civilizations is one of the most striking images Huntington gives. He says that there has been a revival of Islamic culture, which has made things more tense between Islam and the West. He thinks this is because of deep cultural and religious differences that were made worse by things like slavery and the Crusades in the past. Huntington also talks about how globalization, the development of the economy, and social change are tearing people away from their long-held local identities. He says that cultures give people a sense of who they are and keep them stable. He goes on to say that it can be harmful for the West to try to spread its ideals of democracy and liberalism as universal ones. In terms of Asia, Huntington talks about China's rise and how its strong presence on the world stage could make the West less powerful. He also thinks that the Islamic and Sino-European cultures might work together against the West. While Huntington's book has had a big impact, it has also been criticized by many people. Some people disagree with his thesis, saying that it oversimplifies the reasons for conflicts and doesn't look at how different cultures can work together. They also say bad things about his view on how religion and society affect conflicts, saying it can support harmful ideas and policies that are based on conflicts. Even with these problems, The Clash of Civilizations and the Remaking of World Order is still important because it offers a new way to look at international relations after the Cold War. Huntington's idea of a world split not by ideological lines, but by cultural ones shook up the old ways of thinking and started new conversations about world politics and conflict.